So my Latissimus Dorsi tendon snapped completely off it. I severed it
Mm.
completely off in the fight, and that was a fight against Alessio Di Chirico,
Mm-hmm.
July 6, 2018. In the first round, I actually have photos of my arm being like punching, being thrown,
Mm.
landing, and there's a hole right where
Mm.
the tendon connects.
Wow.
And how severe it is, the doctor, Verma, over there in Chicago, does a lot of these surgeries a year, and they do it on MLB pitchers. Now, when this Latissimus Dorsi tendon usually tears whenever a pitcher throws a fastball and overextends their arm further than the muscle allows or the
Mm.
tendon allows, and it pulls it just a little bit
Mm.
to where whenever I went into surgery, it wasn't even connected. My
Wow.
arm was not connected to the back. That my pulling muscle, my pushing muscle, which it's crazy. I have these photos of when I throw the punch, you can see it rips. You can
Oof.
see the redness high on the lat
Mm.
where you could see it curled up. And then on top of it, you can see how the mind and the body work together in the middle of a fight where I clinch up with him and I couldn't pull with my right arm. So my left arm reached around, grabbed my right arm at the wrist, and it held. And you see me pulling like that. And there's
Wow.
multiple spots in that fight where it's like that. So when I went there, we had surgery, and the surgery was a success. They mounted it back in my arm. The problem with that is that the surgery, you need to had 6 weeks of being immobile because they made
Mm.
you need to attach this. He's never seen it severe. Normally, you're moving it in a couple weeks. It's the same thing as if you have a pec tear
Mm.
or any muscular in the front or the side, or even a labrum. You're moving it within 2 weeks of surgery. You're trying to get the blood flow. You couldn't risk that because the anchors would have ripped out,
Wow.
but that caused more problems.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had multiple surgeries to try to clean up stuff, try to fix it. Points in time where the doctor literally looked at me and said, "I don't know what we can do anymore."